Hello, welcome back to another episode. Here's why Gene switches back to past behaviors in Better Call Saul Season 6. Saul Goodman's retirement didn't stick after all. James Morgan McGill, played well by Bob Odenkirk, appears in both Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad as a guy of multiple identities. He first takes on the persona of Slippin' Jimmy, a petty con artist who preys on the wealthy and commits insurance fraud. Saul Goodman is a considerably nastier criminal lawyer who uses his skills to commit crime on an industrial scale after a foray into the legal realm goes catastrophically wrong. When Jimmy is forced to leave Albuquerque under a false identity, Gene Takovich finally materializes.
Hi, I need a number in Florida.
Since making his debut in the opening scene of Better Call Saul, Gene has been acting perfectly. In Better Call Saul Season 6's Nippy, Gene once again embraced Slippin' Jimmy, carrying off a well-planned mall robbery with new friends Jeff and Buddy. For a long time, his worst fault was yelling "hire a lawyer" at a young criminal being hauled away by mall security. When the task was over, however, Gene severed relations with his cohorts and bravely resisted the urge to purchase a shirt and tie that clearly said Saul Goodman. The message of Better Call Saul was very clear. Saul Goodman's days were over. In Better Call Saul Season 6, Episode 11, Gene goes back on his word by hatching a new scam with Jeff and Buddy, ripping off wealthy targets in bars. The plan has all the hallmarks of Slippin' Jimmy, even down to using the old Victor name when sweet-talking Marks. As the operation grows more successful, Saul Goodman rears his ugly head, and by the episode's final scene, Gene has fired Buddy, insisted on robbing a cancer patient, and broke into said patient's house despite the window of opportunity already closing. Gene has gone full Saul once again, and Kim Wexler appears to be the trigger. Gene's crusade of karaoke-fueled terror begins straight after a phone call to Kim goes horribly wrong, suggesting their conversation is what coaxes Saul Goodman back out to play. Why Kim's phone call turns Gene back into Saul. Although Better Call Saul Season 6, Episode 11 purposefully hides the details of Gene's conversation with Kim, it is clear from his angry reaction after he exits the booth that it wasn't a good call. Kim most certainly hung up or asked that Gene never call her again. Immediately after, Gene visits Jeff with a brand new illegal proposition, continuing a long-standing psychological pattern of hiding emotional suffering behind criminality and facades. Having started his criminal journey young.
Hey, tell me, how much product can you churn out with a setup like this?
We're done.
Jimmy McGill delved deeper into Slippin' Jimmy shortly after the death of his father. He started calling himself Saul Goodman around the time Chuck took his own life. And when Kim Wexler left him in Better Call Saul Season 6's fun and games, Jimmy responded by committing fully to his Saul Goodman alter ego, becoming the despicable character audiences knew from Breaking Bad. Now that Kim has rejected him in the Gene timeline, Jimmy is once again using the thrill of criminality and the shield of an alter ego to avoid confronting his feelings. Or maybe Gene's going full Saul in the series finale of Better Call Saul has a hidden goal. Given that Jeff and Buddy knew Gene's true identity, the Cinnabon mall theft was planned to give them power. But the new bar scams are only intended to get money. Saul left Albuquerque with a large sum, as Francesca rightly observes, so he is not in need of the money he is robbing from unsuspecting bankers. It's also downright strange how Gene keeps insisting on robbing a sick patient, almost as if he doesn't care whether he gets caught. Could that be his true goal? Is Gene pulling one last Better Call Saul trick that involves him getting caught by the authority? The scams had to be legitimate to ensure the Drug Enforcement Agency didn't get suspicious when catching their man. Thanks for watching. Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.